there was certainly like a rebellious, like youthful rage kind of in me. And there was also, you know, the fact of the no getting away from fact that I am white, you know, and this is predominantly black music, you know, and people telling me you don't belong, like you're not gonna succeed because you're this color. Then you want to show those people that, you know, that you can and you will. I grabbed the mic, like though, like in front of actual people that mattered, you know what I'm saying? Like at a club, I got booed. I remember that. It was very traumatic for me. And I had actually, I think I had, at that point, like the 8 Mile thing was kind of, that's what I was kind of taken from or whatever. And I think I went home like, man, I quit. Right. And then, you know, maybe a couple days later, a week later, I got the urge to like, nah, man, I gotta get up, gotta do it again. I finally found something that, yeah, this kid over here, you know, he may have more chicks, like he may have better clothes or whatever, but he can't do this like me. You know what I mean? He can't write what I'm writing right now. And it started to feel like, you know, maybe Marshall's getting a little respect. My dream was for like, to be able to one day, like hear rappers that I looked up to on the radio and be like, yo, what if Jay-Z, whoever, what if they heard of me? What if they thought I was dope? You know what I'm saying? Like that was where my mentality always was with it. One of my greatest inspirations or things that I would feed off of basically was just obviously people not believing in the, you know, the cloud of doubt that kind of I felt hung over my head and wanted to just prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it, and I was gonna make it regardless of what anybody said. I don't think that my goal has changed in the sense of, you know, from this, I rap from the same aspect of when I did when I was a kid. Like I just wanted to get the respect. I just wanted to get a reaction out of people. I just wanted to be heard, and I wanted people to respect what I do and respect the fact that I respect the craft. You know what I mean? Of MCing. So I really just it's pretty much the same thing today. Kind of, you know, the Detroit mentality to we're kind of the underdog. I feel like we've always been the underdog, and that's kind of how, you know, I've always taken that, it kept that with me. You know what I'm saying? That I want to say fighting spirit that Detroit has. You know, because Detroit, you know, is so resilient. You know, like I feel like our like people there, we have this, you know, kind of Detroit versus everybody mentality, because I feel like people, the way that people look at us, they always count us out. You know what I'm saying? So I know that attitude is displayed a lot in my music, but I think that that's where it comes from, is just from, you know, just feeling like we're being counted out. Don't be afraid to try whatever, even if the idea in the beginning is stupid. Yeah. You know, because a lot of ideas in beginning stages, not mine, of course, mine are just insane from the moment I think of them. Of course. But sometimes ideas, you know, they're not always the greatest. Yeah. No, I mean, you know.
Don't be afraid to fail, basically, to get somewhere else, to get on the journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you say one thing, that's going to spark another thing to lead to a better thought.
Yeah.
I always write, you know, and I probably always will. I don't know at what point, you know, whatever point I decide, like, I'm gonna put the mic down or whatever happens with that, I do feel like I always want something to do with the music. So whether it's producing or whatever, you know, ends up happening, I think that I just want something to do with it, you know. Music is always gonna be in my head, so. I make music, and whatever comes along that seems like it might be interesting or fun, because at this point, I just want to have fun with it, you know? Like, I just want to make sure that whatever it is something that I'm passionate about and that I believe in, you know, because otherwise, just going through the motions.
For a guy who hated school, who, you know, was in the 9th grade 3 times, you spend all your time thinking about words.
I found that